So what I'm gonna do?
You edit those together. You know, you have to take two just to get a good shot of one.
All right, we're gonna run through this real quick because I do have to be at a thing in like 3:45. Unfortunately,
Run through it right now. So you can stop whenever you're ready.
So we're gonna look right here. I'm gonna be holding this camera.
Yes.
Because I want to be able to get point of view shot. I'm gonna put it in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you'll see us from down below is the big screen, but then you'll be able to watch us right here.
Excellent.
I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We want to do want to talk about who we are.
Yeah. Let's do like a little introduction here because I need to start putting this together.
Right.
Right.
What are we doing?
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm coming. I just need one more thing. Brett.
Wanna hold that?
It's on.
Going up. Going
I go
up.
check out the horizon. And then we'll spend the next 20 minutes talking about who we are.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a camera down there, by the way.
Oh, what's up, little camera? We need to get more of these Tommy Bahama chairs. These are sweet. Yeah, Tommy Bahama, if you want to give us a sponsorship, man, we are in Dallas, Texas, man.
The Dallas is as good as the fucking coast.
So we're on top of the trailer with the dogs up here as well.
Yeah.
And then we got the camera set up. We're going to spend the next 20 minutes talking about who we are.
Talking.
Have a shot to talk about the stuff, Tom.
Yeah.
What are we drinking?
10 high whiskey,
Drinking
man.
some 10 high, which is Sazerac. It's there for me. It's a plastic bottle, and I drop bottles a lot. You know, like people talk about dropping bottles. I'm dropping some bottles of
No,
plastic.
it's
Doesn't
pop
break.
bottles. They say pat bottles.
Close enough.
I never thought 10 high was really here for me. I just thought it was kind of like here and I'm around. A brief ellipses, brief memory that you can share.
Cheers to the Epicenter Red Shot.
Epicenter Red Shot.
Rock and roll.
Living it.
Mile High Club back. Okay, so first things first, let's look down at the camera right here. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
What's up? So, y'all already know who I am at this point, but I want to introduce y'all. We're on the top of a 18-wheeler trailer, which is appropriate if you actually know who I am.
Johnny Edwards, this is Dakota Cox. Here doing the thing. Got our boy here. Came to see what's up. Cooking some Yardbird. Now we're having a good time on top of the trailer.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad you brought up the Yardbird because now I'll add in the bottom so people can understand what the hell that is. Because
We had some chicken.
you never know where this is going to end up, and they're going to be like, "What the fuck is
Had some
Yardbird?"
chicken, and we cooked it here at the shop. Midday, we're having a good lunch on a Sunday. Had a nice lunch out here in the parking lot.
Nice.
Classy like. Over the grill. Had a couple beers, a couple of shots, and we're feeling pretty good. So we climbed up 20 feet in the air to risk our lives. To now, like, sit in the sun as the sun goes down. It's a nice day. We could be beachside. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
Right
if you
here,
go
right
back,
now.
like over in that direction, there's probably a beach.
It's probably an ocean over there. I haven't been over there yet. We haven't mapped it. Who knows?
So real quick, so if you look over here to the left of us, obviously you see some equipment here.
That's our elevator. We didn't fly up here.
So first, let's tell who you are. So this is Johnny Edwards, and Johnny Edwards is one of the most famous people that you don't know.
That's a good way to put it.
One of the most famous people you don't know. I'm just gonna drop, just one thing out there because it's gonna be relevant for a lot of people. Maybe you've heard of this show called Barney, right? Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you heard of Barney.
Yeah. I got to help build his house. Like they had an episode where it's welcome to Barney's, a few episodes. Welcome back to Barney's house. And I got to build his house, got to help make his house. And it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Barney's got some cool stuff. I got to make the cool stuff.
Exactly. So, I mean, you can kind of get a little taste of it right here. This is what he does. He creates things out of, what do you make this stuff
It's
out
all
of?
carved out of foam, hard coated with a plastic coating. Plastic. Stuff that you didn't see in any kind of museum or library or restaurant or retail business.
Yeah.
Same kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then, I'm going to go ahead and do one more name drop. Maybe you've heard of this place called Chili's.
Ah, yeah, man, we used to crush Chili's. That was like for years. We sold so much stuff to Chili's. We did every store. It was insane. I got to build a sculpture for them, and they put it in 300 of their stores. Wow. I know.
Yeah.
I sold them for, I don't know, $3 to $4 grand each. So millions of bucks sculpture for this restaurant.
And I'm sure you saved all of it.
Oh yeah, I still have it. I sleep on it.
Yeah.
They didn't want it.
I don't know. Like, no, I've sold it to every one of them. Even in Kuwait, we sent some shit to Kuwait. Yeah.
Kuwait.
Yeah, it's been everywhere.
No shit.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Chile's is huge, megapolis. And we got to do a lot of work with them over the years. It's so fun.
So we're here, by the way, we're here in Dallas, Texas, and a lot of people don't realize how much stuff has actually been started in North Texas area. Like, you know, not just Dallas, but just the greater surrounding areas. There's a lot of big businesses that are like household names that a lot of people don't realize. And, you know, like I said, Chili's is one of them. I mean, you're
Some
talking
of the
about
biggest bands that have ever been from Dallas.
Yeah.
Holy crap! We're talking about Pantera. We're talking about the Toadies. That's
Yep.
huge.
Yep.
You know, like, man. Yeah.
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu, a giant. You know,
Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan out of
Yeah.
Dallas. You know.
Yeah.
These people are huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Waterburgers.
I think for some people, depending on where they live, they're like, I have no idea what the fuck a Whataburger is.
They even have a Whataburger up in like Utah.
Are you calling it Whataburger?
No, it's a Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Yeah, Whataburger. Right. That's,
Yeah, like it's a Whataburger.
well, like, they sold out. Now somebody somewhere else up north owns the company.
Yeah.
What?
It's a Chicago company
The
now.
shit
Yankees
started.
done bought the Whataburger.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Goddamn Yankees.
Yeah, and you know what? They were smart enough to put chili on it.
Let me get a shot of this hat real quick. Hold up.
Yeah, we got some merch.
Baby, we have our own merch, meaning that we're the only ones that have it. Like, we have our own hats.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
He has
this is
one.
mine.
I have one.
You can't have one because there's
one
not
can-
more.
There's no merch you can
There's
have.
none
It's
left.
just our own.
If you want something, it's by order.
Too late. We have it. You gotta talk me out of my hat if you want a hat.
All right.
Yeah, that's the deal. You gotta talk me out of it.
Okay, so
Bring it.
we're doing good on time, but hold on. First, we got to address things, right? So.
Situation.
Yeah.
We're up
So
for nothing.
first of all, you know, we've told people a couple things about what you did.
Background. What have we done in
But
Stony
where'd you
Side?
come from? Where did you come from? How'd you get into this? How'd you start, you know,
Man.
creating all of this crazy shit that everybody's seen, but nobody knows who you are?
If I'm to say, he's been doing it since I was a baby. So
Right.
this dude has been in the game for so long.
I was
It's
born a
almost
poor
unimaginable.
black child. It was rough. It was rough
the
in my
sixth
neighborhood,
of
in,
the
in
Jackson
Stoltz
Five.
Road, you know, like Stoltz Road. They called me High Yella, you know. But I'm just playing. Anyways, it's
Don't know
stuff,
where-
you know, I like to make stuff, and eventually I found a shop that out in Tucson, Arizona, that made stuff for museums and trade shows. And
But wait,
amusement parks.
what provoked it? Like, how'd you you say you like to make stuff?
Yeah, like I've always been an artist. Like at some point, I drew something and showed it to somebody, and they said that's cool, and I was like, "Oh, you think that's cool? Wait till what I show you next time."
Yeah.
And so I continue to up the ante every day, like do it better, do it more, just to impress someone. So it's just people talk about what a gift, oh, what a gift. No, it's just like I'm a big show off, you know?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just a big show off. And
Yeah.
You're waiting for the next opportunity to show somebody something else. So like I work hard to try and show off. Check out what I did now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like that's what it's been my whole life. So check this out. Oh, see, you like that? Well, wait till you check this out.
Yeah.
So it's just been always upping. Well, then eventually I figured out that you didn't have to just make your own art to hope to put it in a gallery. You could actually make art for people that can't make art. You could start doing stuff for designers and people who dream up exhibits and things that would inspire the next generation of artists.
Yeah.
So forever now, 25 years now, I've been making art that goes in museums and trade shows and exhibits and restaurants and retail that little kids, like when I was a little kid, would be inspired by.
Yeah.
So some of those little kids are gonna come up and be like me. So like I feel like I'm in this long line of artists that have been, they're not known by name, but they've made all the shit you like.
Yeah.
They've done everything that you've ever thought was cool.
Yeah.
You don't think about the dudes who make the carousel or who sculpt the things at the amusement park, who make the rocks at the water park. You
Yeah.
don't think about those dudes, but they're like me and they're out here making cool stuff.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you can see it right here. I mean, look, you got this whole Dr. Seuss theme. Like, you got these clouds over here that looks like it came out of Pixar. And of course, Based on, I think I got the angle right down there, but there should be like a little beanstalk right there.
Beanstalk. Yeah, these things are all from a library that we did 20 years ago. And the library had a fire and they're remodeling, so they tore everything out and they said, "Do you want all your stuff back?" I was like, $80,000 worth of sculpture? Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, I'll
sure.
take that. Yeah.
I'll have it.
You paid me and you'll give it
Yeah,
back?
and I get it back. Man, I might even get to sell it again. Oh my God. But like, I love it. And
Hey,
the
this
stuff
is for
was-
sale. It's going to be on a
and-
website
and
at some point.
recently, I had gone by there. I took Dakota by to show him, like, check out the stuff we did forever ago.
Yeah.
And it still looked really good. And that's the thing I'm most proud of. It like 20 years later, this shit still looks good.
Yeah, it's the
Still
same.
looks nice.
So that's 20 years old right there.
yeah.
Wow.
And it looks like we made it last week.
That's crazy.
It's really cool. So
Yeah.
like, I'm proud of that. And if there's something to be proud of, is the quality of the work and the sculpture and all the color choices and everything. It came together really nice. And now even 20 years later, it still looks good. It doesn't look dated. It looks nice. And you can look us up on, if you go on to the Google Maps, you'll see a giant dog in the parking lot.
Oh yeah. I got a
Sculpture
video
dog.
that I took in
Go
front
into
of
Google
that.
Maps.
I'll
and look
add
up
that on the corner.
Dallas, Texas. You will see a giant dog in the parking lot. And then if you scroll a little bit to the right, you'll see our shop dog on the top of the art van, like a total piece of garbage, like a junkyard dog. You will see her.
Yeah, here she
There
is.
she is. Google Maps rolled by. Junkyard dog, John Bay. We call her John Benet.
Because John Benet Ramsey.
She's, well, I mean, we named her John Benet at first because we thought she was a cute little puppy she looked like a pageant dog, you know, like she
Right.
should be in a pageant.
Right.
Big pain in the ass. But she's the best. You know, we love her. She's
Yeah,
a
this is a
good
good
shop
dog.
dog in training.
Yeah.
John Bay.
She's not very good at catching chicken.
She can't catch a frisbee or chicken or can catch a vine.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Can't catch a
contrary.
vine.
She'll fuck up the room. She's just terrible.
Hey, that's awesome. So, you know, right now we're sitting on a trailer and there's a bunch of stuff in here that we're hopefully going to start getting posted.
Yeah, we're having out.
We live in a world now where it's all about something that makes people pull their phones out. You know,
Gotta see
that's
this.
that's
You
something
gotta
that
see
everybody,
Look, you gotta see this.
you know, like it's one of those things where if you put some of these kinds of like crazy art fixture,
Yeah.
you put this in your establishment, you put it in your event or whatever it is, what you're doing is you're raising the ability for you to market yourself, right? You take something like this and get something creative for your brand, and now you have something where when people walk in, they're like, holy shit, what is that? You know, like, holy shit. Especially like if you get really crazy with it, you know, like something where it's like, I can't believe how ridiculous this thing is. I'm gonna take a picture in front of it. You know what I'm saying?
Words can't describe how wild this is. You gotta see this.
You got to see it.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the thing.
And I mean, I'm over here sitting next to it.
It's a cool thing. Like, that's the thing that I'm proud that I get to do now, is create events and sculptures and situations where people have to share it because it's like, you gotta see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if it's windy, I'm just gonna have to get over that.
It's fine. Yeah.
You know,
Let's see
we're
if
high,
it
we're
is.
high above everybody
It's
else.
a windy day here in Texas, up on top of the trailer. We're having a good time. We had some yard bird. We brought you guys here to see what's going on. And we're here with some really good friends. And my boy over here, Dakota, he's doing the shit. Been holding it down for a while.
And it's tops off.
We're tops off here.
It's tops off up here.
Tops off. We got
I didn't know.
that.
I should have been working out this year, so I could have been
And we're a little
ready for
squishy.
tops
We're just
off.
coming around the spring. Every time we'll be solid.
Yeah,
all right?
we'll be ready to go. By the time you see this, we'll be looking all right. So hey, here, I'll take this back.
All right.
So go ahead and follow the Epicenter Art
For
Shop
sure, do that.
at Instagram. What's your website?
We have epicshop.com, I believe it is. Right.
Yeah, he believes. That's how you know they're real artists, sir.
Yeah, we're busy. We're a little busy.
Yeah, that's how you know they're real artists,
And
because
I'm
they
a
don't even have
little old.
websites.
Like, I'm a little old. Like, I've been around since the internet, but I haven't been paying enough attention.
Yeah.
Like,
We're gonna fix that.
We're gonna get all that right. Right now, we're just kind of flying under the radar, which is cool with me. Getting our shit back together. We're gonna make a big presence pretty soon. You know, there's a big splash coming.
Yeah.
So just wait. Like, you're gonna know. People are gonna know.
Nice.
Like, there's, you won't miss me.
There
You're
we
gonna
go.
be tired of me pretty soon. But right now, we're just starting out, and we're happy to be here. Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with my boy.
Rock and roll, man. Hey, and you know, y'all already know that I have the Incredible Puppet Show. That's coming. We
That's
got
gonna get insane.
we got some
I
surprises.
can't stop thinking about it. He can't stop thinking about it. Together, we're gonna make something that's gonna blow everybody's mind.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a beautiful relationship here. And like I said, I want y'all to hit these guys up, especially if you know anybody that has a business or they have an event or something like that. Like, this is going to be something that's going to elevate any kind of thing that you want to put together. You know, don't just open a room and think that people are going to want to show up to it. Do something interesting, and these are the guys to hit up to make that happen. So, Johnny,
We like to have a good time, and I think we
Dakota.
would share
Yes,
our
sir.
fun with your fun. Anyone who wants to have some fun and make something cool, let's do some cool stuff. Let's have an event. Let's make your event super cool, and we can do whatever you want, classy to hardcore.
We can go
Let's
classy
get
to
wild.
trash.
Yeah, we can go. I said hardcore. He says trash. We're doing whatever, you know. Like, let's make some cool stuff. Like, this is a life, and life is about stories. And let's make some experiences we can talk about.
and there you have it. That's all you need. It's Kai, Johnny, Dakota, Epicenter Art Shop. Holla, holla, holla. Rock and roll.
Nice.
Sweet.